And hello there, RosterWatch Nation. It's your friendly neighborhood Trashman. Back with another segment. Today I'm going to be talking about 2022's most overrated wide receivers. So these receivers may have had stellar 2021 seasons, but an influx of other talent in their receiver core and or lack thereof at quarterback makes them impossible to gamble on at their current ADP. So let's go ahead and get started. First off with Jalen Waddle of the Dolphins. Suppose there's a world where both Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill get enough targets for both of them to be considered wide receiver ones with Tua Tagovailoa under center, but I just don't believe it's this one. Apparently, others disagree as Waddle is currently being drafted ahead of guys like Michael Pittman Jr. and Terry McLaurin. This also spits in the face of direct info from head coach Mike McDaniel that the Dolphins will emphasize the run. He stated this repeatedly in the press. Waddle can do a lot after the catch, and I truly hope he has the kind of season we all hope he can, but I can't justify taking him ahead of clear number one options and red zone targets like Pittman and McLaurin. After that, I have Hunter Renfrow of the Raiders. Yes, Renfrow closed out his 2021 fantasy season in sterling fashion, putting up 100-plus yard games in weeks 12 through 14. And things were certainly looking up for him in 2022 until the Raiders brought Derek Carr's college sweetheart Devontae Adams into the mix. With Adams and Darren Waller ahead of Renfrow in the pecking order, there won't be a ton of high-quality targets for him to produce with. He currently sits in front of the likes of Adam Thielen, Rashad Bateman, and Treylon Burks in current ADP, which is insanity. It's time to come to earth with Renfrow's expectations, or you're going to crash hard come fantasy season. Now, let me talk to you real quickly about Underdog Fantasy. The NFL draft season is underway, and you can already draft in 2022 fantasy leagues on Underdog Fantasy to win cash prizes. Through their slick mobile app and user-friendly site, you can join a league and draft a team in minutes. Plus, the folks at Underdog are going to help you get started with a deposit match of up to $100 in bonus cash when you sign up and make your first deposit with a promo code ROSTER. So just visit UnderdogFantasy.com, the App Store, or the Google Play Store. Sign up with the code ROSTER, that's ROSTER, and Underdog will double your first deposit up to $100. That's Underdog Fantasy, promo code ROSTER. Now back to the last of my most overrated wide receivers in 2022, and that's Brandon Ayuk of the 49ers. Somebody tell me how Ayuk is being drafted ahead of players with double-digit target potential every week, like Robert Woods and Chris Olave. After week 7 in 2021, Ayuk was 13th in yards per run, which is pretty good, but he's still only wide receiver 50 in those 11 games. Chances are he'll be paired with Trey Lance under center, and Lance is still learning the pro game, so consistent targets on target are not a guarantee for Ayuk. Expect the 49ers to be a run-heavy team that relies on Deebo Samuel in the short passing game. There are too many sure bets, or at least players with upsides I don't mind gambling on. Garrett Wilson, for instance. Then Ayuk, being taken where he's being taken. Anyway, that's it for my most overrated wide receivers. If you like what you're hearing, if you like what you heard, leave us a comment, give us a follow. If you don't like what you're hearing, you can leave a comment too. But still follow us and join us at RosterWatch.com. This has been the Trash Man on behalf of RosterWatch, and until next time, be ready.